If you drank alcohol this new year and it didn't go as planned, you plan to stay sober, but it is what it is. You slipped up, you drank. Do not do what I did. I think it was 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, I relapsed on a New Year's Eve party and it was nasty. I went on to destroy all the progress that I had made whilst I was sober. Whilst I was sober, I had got into a new relationship, I built a personal training business, had a good place to live, had a car. I just built my life into a pretty good place and I destroyed every last bit of it. By the end of that New Year's Eve party, by the end of that streak of drinking, had no money, had minus $1,000 in the bank, something like that. I was borrowing money off my family. I even think there was one point where I had no damn food in the fridge. I destroyed everything. If you drank this new year, do not let that happen to you. Do you want to know the mistake that I made? I kept telling myself that it's going to be okay. And it wasn't. It wasn't okay in any way. But I kept saying this to myself. Oh, it's all right. I said things aren't that bad yet. I've still got all the things that I built while I was sober. And I just put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off, put it off until I was forced to face it. When I got to such a bad place that I had to face my life. When I'd gone from running a personal training business to working in a restaurant to borrowing money off my family, living at my friend's place, then I had to look into the situation. If you drank this new year, do not do that. Please, I'm begging you, don't wait until things go south. There is one direction that drinking alcohol goes in, and it's downwards. It's all going to the same place. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit around, beat yourself up, and feel sorry for yourself, feel like a victim, and then start lying to yourself. Say, oh, it's not that bad. Maybe this time could be different. Maybe I can control it this time. Then what? Are you just waiting for something bad to happen until you turn around and say, I'm fixing it this time? Are you going to do something different? Because you can do something different. You can always do something different. You can always decide, now this time it's changing. This time I'm not doing it the way I did it. Maybe this time you just used willpower. You just gritted through it. You just prayed that you wouldn't drink in New Year and you messed up. Maybe this time it's time for you to try something different. Maybe it's time for you to start breaking the problem down into its component parts, studying, researching, understanding. Because every time you drink, the drug never changes. It's always the same drug. The same drug that you've been studying and watching on this channel, that you've been learning about not drinking, it's the same thing. It's not too late. Don't give up. You can still change. It hurts. It sucks. Relapsing, man, it's the worst thing that can happen. But I'll tell you one thing that I know for sure. Every single person who has successfully stopped drinking for a prolonged period of time and they aren't relapsing, they will have gone through relapses at some point, but they tried one more time. They tried that final time and it was the final time that counted. You can still do that. You still have another shot at this. What are you going to do? Are you going to do what I did? And just pray and wait till like somebody's holding a shotgun in your face saying, if you don't stop, I'm going to pull the trigger. Do you want to wait till then? Do you want to do something right now? Because you can do something right now. No one's stopping you. You're just stopping yourself. If you want my help, click the link in the description. You can book a call. Maybe the Sober Clear program this time could be a good match for you. I don't know. It's down to you to click the link, not me. I don't drink. I didn't relapse this year. I've already solved this problem. And that's why I want to help you. I want to help you stop the relapses. I want to help you stop making this mistake. Because one thing, I'm going to promise you something. I'm going to put my entire life on this promise. If you stop drinking alcohol and you solve this problem, the life of your dreams is around the corner. Everything that you want in your life lies on the other side of that decision. And I'm not talking about an attempt. If you relapsed, listen to this. This is going to go deep. If you relapsed during the new year, you hadn't made the decision to stop drinking. You hadn't made the decision. Because if you'd made the decision with the same level of intensity that, listen to this, that you decide to brush your teeth in the morning with, you wouldn't drink. What? Brushing my teeth? What do you mean? Well, you don't start walking to the toothbrush to put your toothpaste on the toothbrush and then halfway through deciding, do you know what? I'm going to brush my teeth with mud this morning. You don't do that, do you? You make a decision and you stick to that damn decision. This is what I'm talking about. That's the level of intensity you need. You need to make a clear decision. But what the funny thing is that we're able to make decisions to brush our teeth and we don't back out of that because we know that if we brush our teeth, then we're going to keep our teeth into healthy, long age, whatever. But then the same thing that we're doing that's killing every cell of our body, we can't make a decision about that. We make these half-hearted decisions and then we slip up. That can all end right now. And I promise you that if you can make a decision, a true, clear decision, a cut-off point, the life of your dreams is right around the corner. The amazing relationship where you're both flourishing in your relationship, it's deep, you're happy, that's there. The fitness, the athleticism, the lean body, the energy, the sleep, the example that you set to your children, to your friends, to your colleagues, to your team, that all lies on the other side of this decision. It's the most important decision that you can make if you've got a drinking problem. I'm not saying it's the most important decision for everybody to make, but for us, for me, for you that watch this channel, for you that slipped up this new year, damn right it is. Damn right it is. There's nothing that you can do that will have a smaller input with an asymmetrical output. Nothing. You can do this. I believe in you. Just don't give up. Don't do what I did. Click the link down below. Book a call. We'll speak soon.